video. And happy or Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If you celebrate Christmas Eve, then Merry Christmas Eve, Happy Christmas Eve, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, happy to that. I don't know every single holiday, but by the time you guys see this video, it will be Christmas Eve for everyone that celebrates Christmas Eve. If you don't, then I don't know. Happy Hanukkah. Like I said, I don't know everything that's being celebrated. But today, I'm reviewing Destiny, and I know what some of you guys are gonna say, like, wow, this game has been out for like 2-3 years already. But the reason I held off on reviewing this game is so I can get every single DLC come out basically when Destiny 1, or this whatever you call this Destiny, to be completely finished, because it is finally over. This SRL is the last thing I imagine that we're gonna get. We're gonna get for this rest of Destiny 1.
At least no
and I know some people reviewed it when the game, around the time the game came out, which makes sense too, but I wanted to wait until the game was completely done. When the game was completely done, they're not going to add any more things. And as I can say, it's a fun game. It's a really fun game. Would I recommend to get it? Well, I would recommend you get it, but at the same time I wouldn't, just because Destiny 2 is just coming out next year in 2017. So I would recommend holding off. But if you really want to play Destiny 1, then I would recommend it. But at the same time, it's up to you. If you want to wait for Destiny 2, by all means wait for it. But if you're on Destiny 1 and you're on Xbox, I would recommend you buying it, because the collection is on sale. I'm not sure if it's on sale for PS4. I have not checked the sales for PS4. So I'm not sure if the collection's on sale, but for Xbox One, it is Destiny. I would recommend you getting it, but at the same time I wouldn't, just because
how's the Sparrow running?
Game's basically old. It's dead already. It's old. I mean, no one plays anymore. Just like it's hit its time limit. But let me explain everything, just so to be a good review. The campaign in Vanilla Destiny, the campaign was terrible. There was no story. You didn't like grasp the story until like basically like near the middle or the end of the story, when you finally got the hook, like the attention of the story. And there was characters that didn't really get a lot of like, I guess like acknowledgement, or like, showed off a bunch of it. And like the Crow, they didn't really show him off a lot at all in the campaign or story, if they want to call it a story. And for when it came in, it was fun. A lot of people, it was a new game. It was like a breath of fresh air, because it was a first-person MMO, which, from what I know, it's the only FPS MMO game.
This is all part of the plan.
I could be wrong, but from what I know, this is the only FPS MMO. And it was on console too, and it's free of charge. The only charge that they charged you was basically the membership for online. So if you were on Xbox, the only fee you had to pay was the Xbox Live. And if you're on PS4, then all you had to pay for is PlayStation Plus. If you're on PS3 when it first came out, then all you basically had a free membership. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you don't have to pay a membership. You kind of do, basically, in order to play online. And as well, it was fun. PvP was overall okay. It was kind of broken, because there was a bunch of games of I think guns that were too overpowered, like the Vex Mythic class, which was a fusion rifle, but it went in your primary slot and it shot like a fully auto, and it had good range and incredibly good stability. And since it was considered a fusion rifle, it had the same, what would I call it? The same, I guess. It would be considered a fusion rifle with damage. It would be considered a fusion rifle in your primary slot, which I found a little bit, not a little bit, a lot of OP. It was a 2 shot to the head and 3 shot to the body. Extremely OP for its time at all.
The new and improved Sepix hold up in the Devil's Lair.
The game was fun.
You know what
the
to
game
do.
is fun after all. Like after many stuff that's happened, but after
The Hive are still holding ground in the
it's hard to
refinery.
like.
But I'm also
Yeah,
tracking multiple
PvP was
SIVA energy
like
signatures.
at first like kind of like broken in a way, but like isn't that with most games? And PvE was extremely fun, especially especially raids, since that's a part of the MMO. This is the MMO perspective. And at first you only had one sparrow. You only had one ghost, and only certain types of sparrows. And usually the best ones were the ones from the raid or the ones you had to buy from Xur. And there was a guy called Xur, which came every weekend, every Friday through Saturday, every Friday and Saturday, and he would leave Sunday 2 in the morning Pacific time, which would bring exotics for exchange in exchange for exchange coins. So you can buy. At first you were like, oh my god, you would buy like almost every piece of armor from him because you would kind of get every piece of exotic and everything. And you're always low on coins, find like tons and tons of heavy synths. There were five heavy synths
The splicers have a
for
laser
1
grid blocking
coin,
the way.
and then they
I
changed
should
that
be able
to
disable
3
In the
cents for a
meantime, do
coin,
not touch the lasers and watch
which
my
you'll
back.
still buy a lot of in exchange for reputation, which they don't, which is now. Then came Dark Below, which they finally had a story, which was interesting. I found it interesting. Some people didn't really like it, and it made no sense, but I liked the story of it, of Dark Below, the first expansion to Destiny. They introduced 3 new missions, a brand new raid, and increased the level cap, which at first I don't remember what it was. I honestly don't remember that far back to what the skill gap was back then, or not skill gap but level cap was. And then came House of Wolves, which was a really good DLC. But sadly, instead of coming out with a new raid, they came out with Prison of Elders, which was fun at the time, but then it just got annoying. It was just not fun for a lot of people.
Halfway
People didn't really like
but we've got major Hive reinforcements inbound. Good luck.
And as well they introduced like 3-4 new missions, and as well with Dark Below introduced a new strike, and House of Wolves introduced a new strike as well. And in Prison of Elders, usually there's like 3, like a raid, there's just one second raid, one specific thing. But Prison of Elders, it had like a strike version that you would do for reputation for the new vendor that they had, and they also had a new social space as well called the Reef. And there would be a new vendor called I honestly don't remember his name. But he was fallen, and he was a scriber for the Fallen, but then he became low when the House of Wolves, which was like, I guess like a clan or a tribe, depending how you want to see it, that was under the Queen's command. But then a new person called Skola, when the Queen gifted it to the Nine as a gift, they set him free, and he ended up taking control of the House of Wolves, and they all followed except for him. Which is, I don't know, like, I guess loyal of him that he actually stuck by her side even though there was someone else. He ended up getting captured after all. But it was a good DLC, but it was just an expansion. And then came the Taken King, which was supposed to be the final DLC, the final expansion to the whole series. That was supposed to be the finale. That's it. That ends Destiny 1. Destiny 2 was gonna come out, and Taken King was lackluster. They added 2 new strikes. They added like 4 or 5 new missions. And they as well had a brand new raid, which I found extremely boring. A lot of people didn't really like the strike. It was kind of boring. I like the Taken was cool at first, but then it just got annoying after the abilities they had. How they can place like a bubble shield. They can split into one other person, and usually they would split into one other. They would split into 2. You kill one, and when the other one's about to die, split into another one. And sometimes they would keep doing that over and over again. And sometimes it just took a while just to kill a simple Fallen or a simple Vandal. And they had a cool scheme. It was like kind of like a blue with black. It's hard to explain how it is, but it looked pretty cool. They also had some Taken armor as well, which was pretty cool. And they brought back Prison of Elders. Nah, they did not. That was a joke. That was a joke. And many people were happy they didn't bring it back. And then people were on the way. They were waiting for Destiny 2, and then they announced that the game got delayed. It had to get pushed back a year. So they pushed it back, and in return, we got one more DLC, which was Rise of Iron, which was a really good DLC. It was the best DLC that they had. And alongside Taken King as well, they also released 3 new supers for each character. So there's 3 characters: the Titan, the Warlock, and the Hunter. Many people like kind of like stuck to their own characters, like Hunter Masteries, Warlock Mastery, Titan Mastery. My first character was the Warlock, and I stuck to the Warlock. And then after that, I created 2 new characters. I created a Titan, and then I really enjoyed the Titan, so I created 1 more Titan. And then I deleted my Titan, so I can experience the Hunter and get the achievement where I can use all 3 classes, where I can fully level one subclass of each character. So I created a Hunter, I leveled up, I kinda enjoyed it, and then I ended up getting rid of him for the Titan again. And after I got rid of it, and then I deleted the Titan again, created another Hunter. And I kind of stuck with the Hunter for a very long time, and then only recently I deleted the Hunter again for a Titan. And back then, that was the only fun I had, just so I can keep entertained. I would delete a character and then create a brand new character since I was bored and there was nothing to do in Destiny. Since the game had a lot of dry points. The game got dry like extremely fast. Like Taken King, it got dry within within a month or two. Some people got dried out within a month. Other people got dried out after 2 months. Rise of Iron right now, it's partially fresh. Some people dried out, but then they came back. This game is just one of those games where you play like in bursts. Like if you play a lot of Destiny, you're gonna end up draining yourself, which what I did in year 1. I played so much Destiny. I played Destiny that was the only game I played Destiny every day, all day. That was the only game I played was Destiny. And then when Taken King came out, I was playing, and after a month, I was getting bored of the game because I kind of like drink the drive. Okay, it's content. It's fun for me. So I had to take a break, which I took a break for the rest of year 2. Then I came back when Rise of Iron came back, and so far it's been blast. The game's been fun. Obviously I don't play it all day, every day anymore, since I don't want to drink myself dry of the game. But at times I do play it all day. I don't do it every single day, but sometimes I do play it all day. Since the game is fun. Would I recommend you playing this game in like extremely long bursts? No, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you want to like drink yourself dry of the game. But it's a good game after all. Like I said in the beginning of the video, would I recommend you buying it? I'll tell you a confirmed answer even though I did kind of give you an answer in the beginning, but I'll give you a better one at the end of the video where I give the game's rating. And I know this is more of a weird video just because it's kind of hard to describe this game or review Destiny, even though some people are like, oh, it's not that hard, it's just a game. Just review, it's not that hard, but yes, I know it's hard to come from. It's just a game, it shouldn't be that hard to review, but this game is an MMO, so it's always growing, growing and decreasing in popularity. Sometimes the game will be doing terrible. There won't be a lot of people on it anymore. Then other times there'll be a lot of people. It's one of those games that just it's growing and decreasing so frequently that it's hard to review for some people. Other people are like, it's easy for them to rate it. But for me, it's not that easy. It's always growing and decreasing for me, and how I like the game. But it's a fun game. It's an extremely fun game for some people. Other people don't like it because it's really futuristic. But it's a fun game. If you're into in a way like Halo, since it is made by it is made by Bungie, the creators of Halo 1 through Halo Reach. The creators of Halo 1, 2, 3, Halo 1 Anniversary, Halo Reach. They're the creators of those made this game. Which is pretty cool, knowing that the creators of Halo created the game, so they had lots of experience in this FPS genre, not just a brand new fresh company that made this game. Someone that's been known for FPS and pretty good storytelling with Sally, since they partnered with Activision. They had a horrible story for some reason. Because basically the lead story writer of the game quit, and they started from scratch or something. So it kind of kind of like helps up the story.
Sepix was this Splicer's next big play. Present a god
But
for
would
all
I recommend you buying this game?
Control the flow of ether to control the
I would
house.
recommend you buying it.
I guess they
I
didn't
would.
factor
I would
us
recommend you
into
buying it. It's on for Xbox One. It's on the Destiny the collection that it
is a
comes
good
with the
thing.
game, and all the DLC is on
Guardian?
sale.
You make one hell
And
of a
for
wrench.
PlayStation, not too sure. And if to rate this game, I would probably give it. I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's not a great game. Even though some people, at first, some people were like, "Oh my God, this game is amazing." It is amazing, but then after like a month or two, you're gonna drain yourself with the game, and you're gonna get bored. The game's gonna get dry. Would I recommend you buying it again? Yes. Would I recommend you wait for Destiny 2? If you already have, if you can wait a year, wait for Destiny 2. It'll probably have a better, it will actually probably start with a good storyline. So 7 out of 10 is what I give it. Like and subscribe and keep on glitching in those video games.